What's up guys, it's your favorite twins, and today we decided to do something fun and take a blast to the past by revisiting the complete Confection.
Now we're just going to be doing the 7 tracks. We've already revisited Teenage Dream on the channel. You can check that out.
That's a real blast from the past.
Yeah, everything looks different. You guys know we love Katy, and so why not show love to her on this channel?
Yes.
I feel like we reference Teenage Dream a lot as the pop Bible.
Because it is.
It's such a great body of work, and Katy is such an important artist in our generation.
Want to say thank you for all the love, both on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. It's still so cool to see Katy's progression as an artist, whether you're listening to something new or something old, and just, I don't know, like Jordan said, she's such an important piece of the industry, and it's like, let's not forget her. And congrats to her on the Lifetimes tour.
Yes.
I know those tickets are selling like hotcakes.
Yes, they are.
So yeah, shout out to anybody that's going.
So we're gonna put on the candy colored glasses and go back to Teenage Dream. Before we get started, be sure to follow us on all of our social media. We'd love to connect with you guys.
And if you're a fan of exclusive content, full-length reactions, and early access, make sure to join our Patreon. That's it.
Summer after high school, when we first met, we make out in your Mustang to Radiohead. We got matching tattoos. Used to steal your parents' liquor, talk about our future like we had a clue. Never planned that one day I'd be losing you. And another life, I would be your girl, be us against the world. I would make you stay.
Nice, love that.
So I don't have to say you were the one that got away, the one that got away. I was June and you were my Johnny Cash. Sometimes when I miss you, I put those records on. Whoa. Someone said you had your tattoo removed. I saw you downtown. Stay downtown. I'm no longer your muse.
Come on.
Love that.
In another life, I would make you stay. So I don't have to say a word. The word, the word.
I like that.
All this money can't buy me a time machine. No million rings. No, I should have told you what you meant to me. 'Cause now I pay the price.
Nice.
I like that.
And another life, I will be your girl, the one that got away, the one that got away.
Oh wow. Wow.
Come on.
I would make you stay, so I don't have to say you were the one that got away.
Oh wow.
So that's probably the first time I've ever listened to that in full. Which
Really?
is crazy, because The One That Got Away is one of my favorite songs off the album, one of my favorite songs by Katy, period.
Yeah.
But I never really gave the acoustic version much attention.
Yeah.
But that was really good. I think people forget that Katy can actually sing.
Yes.
She has a very unique original voice, and I've always felt that way.
Yes.
Perfect for pop music. But when she really strips it back and takes it back to her roots, I love that you can hear the ability there. Her, seamless going to a higher register and back. She can hold a note. Like,
Yes.
give Miss Perry
Give
some
her
credit.
some
She can
due,
sing.
yeah.
That was Hudson.
That was Catherine. Yeah, I haven't listened to that since The Complete Confection came out over 10 years ago. It's a very, very different vibe from the original, so it's kind of like, you gotta be in the mood. I feel like, ironically though, hearing it acoustic, doesn't make me feel it more than the original. I think with the original's beat, there's this kind of yearn and rush to it.
There is.
And of course, you picture the music video, so in your mind, it makes you get a little bit more emotional. But it was very well done. I haven't listened to that in years.
Yeah, I like how it starts off the Confection.
Yeah.
Too, because coming after, not like the movies, it's a smooth transition.
Yes.
But now we're going to get into some upper beat stuff.
Yeah.
The singles.
That's a true line. That is a true line.
Because listen, when someone can't get in contact with you, you really do see who thinks about you and cares to check in on you.
Actually drive up to my house.
You ripped me off, your love was cheap, was always
And lyrically, I love this song.
Yeah.
Now look at me, this is the part of me, so not gonna break my soul. Now look at me, I'm sparkling, a firework, a dancing flame. I'm glowing, so you can keep the diamond ring. Now it's up for love. This is the part of me that you're never gonna ever take away from me. This is the part of me.
Like that.
Perfect.
Now, I just want to say this before we get into the masterpiece that is part of me. You know how we say like Teenage Dream, produced 5 number ones? If we count the Complete Confection, it's really 6.
Yeah.
To have an album have 6 number ones, back when number ones were authentic. Sorry. Back when a number one song was actually authentic.
And it
Sales,
had to be a good song.
radio play, had to be a good song, was literally everywhere. Part of me was number one.
This is why I don't listen to the Katy hate. I'm not gonna let y'all do that. She has enough to last for the rest of her life. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
when you put in this kind of work, when you make these kinds of hits, I think Part of Me is an incredible song. It's one of her best songs. It's high energy. It fits Teenage Dream perfectly.
Yes.
The fact that she was able to expand the album and spawn yet another hit. It's always reminded me of Firework. This is her lane. This is such a special time in her career.
Yeah.
And again, I think of the video to Part of Me, with her being in the military and just like empowering women in that way as well.
Yes.
So important, especially for that time. And again, want to touch on her videography. Rightfully has a Vanguard Award. Rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
I just feel like you gotta wake it up. No pun intended.
I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake. Yeah, I was in the dark. I was falling hard with an open heart. I'm wide awake. And now it's clear to me that everything you see ain't always what it seems. I'm wide awake. I wish I knew then what I know now. Wouldn't dive in, wouldn't bow down. Gravity hurts, you made it so sweet on the concrete. Falling from cloud nine.
Again, like, how do you do this? Like, I don't understand how she did this. Like,
yeah, I don't
literally,
know.
that's another one. I don't think Wide Awake went number 1.
It was number 2. It could have been.
And you know what?
Number
We're
1
gonna
hit.
count it as number 7 because in this household, absolutely. Wide Awake. Even the music video for that, this is such a special project. Like, I don't even think you had to be there to get it. I think that anybody coming into listening to this album in full is gonna get it. You're gonna feel it. These songs to me are timeless. They don't sound dated at all.
No.
I don't care. I think it was made in such a way to where it's always gonna speak to that inner teenager.
Yeah.
No matter how old you are.
Yeah.
You're always going to have that teenager inside of you who had these dreams, who, you know, had these experiences, so it does feel timeless. I hope that makes sense.
No, that absolutely makes sense.
You know, even with the songs chosen, with the one that got away, I think that's the perfect story of teenage love, right? Then you have Part of Me, you know, the empowerment that you find as an adult that, you know, you often find after some heartbreaking experiences. Yeah. And then Wide Awake is like waking up from the teenage dream, because when you come out of those years, you know, you learn a lot, you go through a lot. You start attracting new experiences, new people. And I love Wide Awake because obviously it's about her divorce from Russell. But when you see where she is today with Daisy in Orlando, love is always available to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just have to open yourself up to it.
Absolutely. We're going to leave right there because that was explained perfectly.
Saucer of milk, table for 2. You wanna pet my Katy? It's such a dirty doggy. I'm feeling real naughty. Pick up what you dreamed it up. Oh boy, tell me your fantasy.
I love this song.
Tonight's the night I'm dressing live for you. I can tell you're obsessed by your shortness of breath. You make it once to play explore. Pick up what you dreamed it up. Library. Oh boy, tell me your fantasy. Tonight's the night. Tonight I'm gonna come alive. Make you forget about your 9 to 5. Tonight's the night. I'm dressing up for you.
Can I just say that's one of the best choruses on the album?
Oh wow, bold statement.
Personally, it's one of the choruses that gets me the most hype.
Getting high, so let's call the nurse. So we feel a fever, let's take your temperature. Raise up a serve, down, give you what you deserve. Give up what you dreamed it up. Oh boy, I'll be your
fantasy.
Tonight's the night.
Okay.
This part right here.
Tip teasing. That's crazy.
So dope.
I love
So
Dressing
dope.
Up. I want to say I heard it on YouTube first. Yeah, like when the album dropped.
Oh, I don't know, because I was on this album when it came out. You might have heard it from me.
Maybe.
I was on this
don't remember,
album.
but Dressing Up.
I have like 3 CDs. 2
Yeah, we have a
vinyls.
lot. Yeah. To me, it's actually more sexual than Peacock. I think it's Peacock
I
was
was
so
just thinking
playful.
that.
Now, who's the superior? We already know.
Peacock is still a little cheeky. I love this trio. Part of Me, Wide Awake, Dressing Up. I feel like she could have easily left it there, but now we're gonna get into some remixes.
Exactly.
She said, "Let me amp these up
Let
a
me
little
give you
bit
something
more."
else.
Hypnotizing. Could you be the devil? Could you be an angel? Physically adoring, leaves my body glowing. Be afraid. You're from the heart of the world, a different dimension. And I'm ready to go. Lead me into the light. Kiss me.
This song, E.T. is insane.
I always hear who am I living for. E.T., 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 Extraterrestrial.
Yes.
One of the singles off the album. One of the biggest songs of her career. One of the best songs of her career.
Yes.
One of the best videos of her career.
Yes.
E.T. is a moment in itself. There's not much to say about E.T. besides the fact that it's great.
Yeah.
This actually has one of the most infectious choruses.
I was just thinking
And
that.
when you're listening to the album, there's so many different variations of pop.
I know.
To where, because I was going to say this is the most different sounding song, but Who Am I Living For? Circle the Drain, Peacock. Those are very unique sounding tracks.
Yeah. Do you prefer the original?
Oh, yeah. I really only listened to the original of this song.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted the video to be solo as well.
Hey, yo, Katy, let's hit it with the remix, baby.
Come on, Missy.
It's a Friday night now.
Here we go.
I ain't no stripper for the work. Coming out my clothes, fly high, high, high. And I can't see, so I can't drive. Then I wake up in the morning. Got a guy in my bed like, hello, come on. It was nice. Last Friday night, we did some table talk. And we took too many shots.
Like that hits on the
I was not literally on that.
Say.
Get out of my head.
Like what?
You can't spawn this many hits.
Hits.
Like, this is why we say she made Teenage Dream. Like, please stop the hate.
Trying to connect the dots. Don't know what to tell my boss. Think the city told the car. Warrants out for my arrest. Think I need a ginger ale. That was such an epic fail. Pictures of last night ended up online. I screwed. Oh well. It's a blacked out blur.
Damn.
We were streaking in the forest. Skinny dipping in the dark. Then haven't measured twice. Always say we're gonna stop. It's Friday night. Do it all again. Let's do this shit like every weekend.
Remix this whole song, which is sick.
Last Friday night, we did some table talk. Now we took too many shots. Think we kissed the night goodnight. Last Friday night, I think we broke the law. Always say we're gonna stop. Do it all again.
Wow! I was always that one.
No, that is so fun.
Yeah.
Again, it's like, damn, like they really sat there and concocted. Because to think about it, the run was Teenage Dream, Last Friday Night, California Girls, Firework. That
This just
I
won't be
just
done again.
haven't.
I'm
It
sorry.
just hasn't been done again. And to add Misty, I thought that was a fun because they performed at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, big moment.
Big moment there. Katy always looks good with a rapper on her arm.
Again, I do like the original more. The thing is, Katy was able to carry these songs on her own. That's
because
what's
there
so
wasn't,
great.
except for Snoop,
There wasn't another
there
feature.
wasn't another feature.
I feel like they kept the best elements of the song, but they reinvented it, and I miss that about remixes. I don't want you to remix it so much to where it sounds totally different and you take out what made it catchy.
Yeah.
But I want you to add something new or reinvent something like that little guitar break.
Yeah.
It's a different guitar. This is back when remixes were being done right.
Right. See when the album came out.
August 24th, 2010. So Last Friday Night became a single much later on. See?
Oh, it did?
It was one of the last singles.
That's
I remember that.
crazy.
It was not the first thing to pop off.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, but this is an album that had such a long, and still does, a long lifespan.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
Greetings, loved ones. Let's take a journey.
I love this so much. baby. Sing.
Like this one,
Is this song Diamond? Like,
this song could always make me like
Cry.
Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow. Okay, Tommy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
That's
sorry.
fun.
I'm
That's
sorry.
That was a quick 7 minutes.
Kicks and synths. That is Teenage Dream.
That's Teenage Dream.
That is why this album is so cohesive. I think what makes it a great album is it's all one experience.
Absolutely.
But like packed with a bunch of different memories, or it unlocks a bunch of different memories in you.
Yeah.
And so the kick is what keeps you in the dream.
Absolutely.
But the different elements are what take you to these different places.
Absolutely.
I love this fucking album. For this to be one of the first albums in my memory,
Yes.
that's why it's so special to us specifically.
Yes.
Because not only was 2010 a golden age for music, but it was where I really started to fall in love with music and these artists who are still here today.
It's
and
a core memory that's just unlocked every time I
such
think about Teenage
special
Dream.
contribution.
Yeah,
Like,
I think. Oh my God, this album it'll never die. It's
never.
It's timeless. This I can say is a timeless album.
It is. Also want to add how genius this title is. How genius this aesthetic is.
Absolutely.
The candy aesthetic. If you bought a physical CD, the CD and the booklet smelled like cotton candy. It was literally printed with cotton candy scent. Like the lengths that she went to, that cover is not a photograph, it is painted.
It's painted.
I need you guys to do your research on Teenage Dream.
Yes. Oh my God.
Even the title of the complete confection, confectionery, a dish of sweet ingredients, just like here's 7 more. If you weren't already full, to feed your sweet tooth, you know? Just the genius and the marketing and the art. I just love the strategy.
That was so much fun, Katy Cats.
Yes.
We've been wanting to do that for a while, actually. For a long while. And so I'm glad we sat down and did it. I mean, we said everything we could say about this masterpiece, this pop Bible. As always, we'd love to know what you guys thought about the complete confection. Let us know down below in the comments.
If you enjoyed watching this revisit, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications, that way you know when we upload, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.